All right, guys. Oh, just hit my whiteboard. Did that make a sound?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Starting over. What's up, guys? I'm Logan. Over there's Daniel, and we got a new show today. I think we're just calling it Top 25 and then blank. We're gonna fill it in every time with whatever
Wow.
we're top 25ing. And from
Wow.
here, top 25 Oscar winners of the 21st century.
There are only 25 of them.
Right.
So it's perfect for this show. Logan finally created a show on the podcast. I'm very
Hey, I'm
excited
watching
to
here was
take
my
part.
idea.
Was it?
Yeah, I think
Oh, you're
maybe
right.
you
You're
came up
right.
with the
Well,
title or Tim came up with the
Tim
title.
did. Tim
But
did.
whenever I first came here, I was like, we should do a show where we talk about everything we watch. That was
All
my
right. All
first
right.
idea.
Logan has created a show. I'm excited to take part of it. I think it's going to launch us into the stratosphere.
Hmm.
And we are going to take all the best picture nominees today from 2000 to Prez, meaning Gladiator to Honora, and we're going to rank them. And Logan has a ranking, and I have a ranking, and then we're going to discuss them and come up with a master franchise ranking.
That's right. I think this would be very cool. Like this is like the official franchise list.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. But
it's great.
and Daniel, listen, this is a
You
way
don't have
for
to sell me on it. It's good.
okay, good. We're
Yeah.
gonna sell on the listeners. Like it, please. Uh, Also, I think this is good. We have had a lot of stuff lately where we're like going at each other, and this is like we're having to work together to come up with a combined consensus list. I
You're
think this
right.
will be a good show for us.
It's sort of like one of those exercises they do at companies when they go on a retreat and then they have
Right.
to like learn to work together using games.
Like, yeah, you fall, I have to a little trust exercise.
Trust falls, yeah.
Trust falls. That's
I
right.
remember I wrote a film script once that like, oh god, it was like some real Garden State bullshit where like one of the characters really like doing trust falls. That was like one of his quirks.
That's an interesting quirk. I like that. Who do we do it with? Anybody you
um
could find? Let's do a trust fall.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if he was like out on a walk with somebody, like, hey,
You're
let's
so
stop and
eager
do a
to
trust
trust
fall.
everybody. I would be
Yeah,
scared to just do it with anybody.
I know.
You only trust a certain amount of people. That's what I've learned.
He had trust issues though, Logan. So he
He's trying to
wanted to.
expand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I obviously that film never got made, and that's the only reason it's not on this list of best picture winners.
Mm. Yeah. If only it had
Mm,
gotten made. And then Sean Baker. You would have been like Sean Baker, like, please let it in the movie theater so it can win Best Picture. If not, it can't
yeah.
win if it's not in the movie theater. That was like Sean Baker's whole thing.
Well, his I think his whole thing is there's a magic to the theaters,
Right.
and
Him and
you
Nicole
know
Kidman are the same. That's
that's
why I
where
love
we
them both.
discover film, the theater.
I mean, that's true.
My favorite film of the year so far. It debuted on Amazon Prime. All right.
Oh, true.
Uh, L Dog.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a whiteboard here, guys, numbered 1 through 25, and we're gonna fill it out as we go. Pretty cool.
Look at that. We have props.
Props. Yeah, I'm a
Did you
prop comic.
use? Did yeah? Did you use the 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 Patreon money to buy the whiteboard?
Well, maybe. I mean, it was just money. So
Yeah.
yeah, we can say that. The
Okay.
Patreon money went to this whiteboard.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
It was like $14, I want to say. So
Wow.
pretty
I never
good.
would have
Your
thought.
money goes far in Alabama, D Train. I don't know if
Mm.
you knew about that. But all right, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna I guess read my 25 to 1, and then you're gonna do the same thing, and I'll try to write down as you go, and then we'll discuss where our picks land and where they land on our list.
Great.
All
Maybe
right.
maybe discuss the films a little bit as you go through your list.
Okay. I wrote down, I don't know if we need it, but if we're like, what's better, this or this, I wrote down what all they beat. So if
Oh.
we need to go to that, like what's the most outrageous case, we
Mm.
can go to that a little bit. But my last place, I went ahead and I just put Crash. It beat Brokeback Mountain. Not cool. It also beat Munich. I don't know if people really know that, but probably should have gone to Munich if not Brokeback Mountain, right?
Yeah, Paul Haggis, he seemed like he was a real promising filmmaker around that time. didn't go on to do much, and
He
also,
wrote Million Dollar Baby, which won the next year
yeah, I know.
or
No,
the
that was the
previous year.
previous
My
year.
bad. My bad.
But yeah, he turned out to be like a weird Scientologist. He got sort of semi Me Too'd during that period.
Oh,
We
wow.
don't really talk about Paul Haggis anymore, but he was like a major filmmaker at that time. But yeah, Crash is not good. I think
What if you had to
I
take it was
I think
top
that's a
10?
bad movie. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
And I always think on this poster, this poster,
Right.
I always think that looks like Billy Corgan.
Who's that screaming? Who's that guy?
I don't know, but it looks like the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay. You
All
can't
right, go
reference
ahead.
other bands while you're wearing one band's t-shirt.
Of
That's
course I
against the
can.
rules. Don't you
No,
know
it's
that?
not.
Yes, you haven't read the band rule book yet?
I believe
I
I
read it.
had the band rule book before you were born.
They change it. It's the New
They
Testament.
update it?
You don't know about the New Testament?
No, I guess not.
Oh shit. 24, I put Nomadland. These are the two movies that would probably offend me the most. Nomadland and Crash.
All
So I
right.
just put
No,
them last.
yeah.
The other ones don't
Interesting.
offend me. These two do. 23, I watched this one and I was bored. I like your review. The King's speech. I didn't even think he did the speech that well at the end. I was not that impressed, and everyone was like, "Wow, you crushed it." I was like, "What?
Yeah. He won Best Actor, didn't he?
Did he? I don't remember
Firth.
that.
Pretty sure.
He might have, but I don't know. Jeffrey Rush, by the way, if he's like the sidekick in your movie, the English Patient, you're gonna win Best Picture. Same deal
Yeah.
there.
Good
I only
luck,
named two
man.
movies, but uh,
See, he should have
22
been the sidekick in Quills instead of the lead. Then I want to win Best Picture.
Quills.
Yeah, that was nominated for stuff. It was him and Kate Winslet.
Never heard of that. Quills. 22, I put The Artist. All right. Don't have much to say on The Artist.
Michelle Hazanavicius. Say who the filmmakers are. So
Jean Dujardin.
he's not the filmmaker, he's the actor.
I thought he
Michael
made it
Michelle
too.
Hazanavicius.
Oh, I thought he did both.
Who wait, so what 24 was Nomadland, that's Chloe Zhao, right?
Yeah. The King's
20,
Speech. Who made that?
Tom Hooper.
Okay. The Artist, we just said.
Yeah, all right.
21,
We're up to
directed
date.
by the Daniels. Took two Daniels to create this baby.
Yeah.
Everything
only
everywhere.
took one. It only took one to make that Trust Fall movie.
And the franchise.
Yeah.
That's way more impressive.
Yeah.
Everything everywhere all at once. Whatever. 20 Coda. Everything else I like can tolerate going forward.
That's like a guy named Sean spelled weird, isn't it?
What, Coda?
Yeah.
Has a guy named Sean in
I
it?
think that's the director.
Oh, it's like Sian.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that you're right about that. Yeah. 19 Birdman or the Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu, right? 18 Green Book, one of those Farrellys.
Peter
Farrelly, all right.
Yeah.
17 The Departed, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
I watched Green Book for you.
I watched Green Book last night, gang.
Better than The Departed?
I don't remember where I have it, but
Okay.
it's not that bad.
I liked it, yeah.
I always like it always was like anathema to me.
I'll
like,
tell you why you never watched it.
Why?
I know why. Because it's Driving Miss Daisy, and that beat your favorite movie. So you're probably like, fuck this. I'm not going to watch the second version of the movie that beat my favorite movie.
Honestly, that might have had something to do with it. But I do think it's better than Driving Miss Daisy. And I don't know. Mahershala Ali's great in it, and
so is Vigo.
The accent's a little much at times, but it's okay. The problem with some of these movies is that they won Best Picture, and they just had no business even being in the conversation for that. But
exactly.
That doesn't automatically make them a terrible movie.
I agree with this fully. Yeah, I like Coda. I mean Green Book. Sorry. $16 million Baby. Clint, did you direct that right? 15, The Shape of Water. I'm forgetting.
It's Guillermo del Toro.
Right. I like The Shape of Water. I know a lot of people don't, but it's pretty high on my list.
Fish fuck movie. It's got that's the two there are two Best Picture winners that are obsessed with silent films in the last 25 years, even though that was an era that's probably best forgotten.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not a huge Del Toro fan, but I don't hate that movie or anything. All right, go ahead.
Oh, that's good. We have one less movie about the multiverse that won Best Picture than silent films
That's true.
over the last 25 years. The Shape of Water, 15, 14, A Beautiful Mind. I didn't really know where to put that one. Or this one, 13.
Ron Howard.
Right. Here, Peter Jackson, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Where's that? 12?
13.
13.
12 is Chicago. I like Chicago.
Uh-huh.
11 Slumdog.
What will you let me just say the director?
Right. I keep forgetting that part. Rob Marshall.
Every time.
Marshall.
Rob Marshall.
Danny Boyle, Slumdog Millionaire, number 11. 10, Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. 9, Ben Affleck. He made a Best Picture winner. Argo, fuck yourself.
He's higher than Nolan.
That's right. You can flop those two. There are a few like tiers. Here's probably one: Oppenheimer, Argo, The Hurt Locker, Gladiator. 9, The Hurt Locker, Catherine Bigelow, and then The Gladiator, Ridley Scott.
I didn't shed any tears while watching any of those movies.
Are you supposed to cry during the Best Picture?
You said there were tears.
Great job.
Thank you.
6, No Country for Old Men. Sure, that'll be lower for you. 5, Heavy Hitters, Anora, the most recent Best Picture winner. 4, Spotlight. 3, 12 Years a Slave.
Wait. Go directors.
Sean Baker, McCarthy.
Todd McCarthy.
Tom. Yeah, I don't think it's Todd. Tom, right?
I don't know.
12 Years a Slave. Who?
That was Steve McQueen. No Country was the Coen Brothers. Gladiator was Ridley Scott. All right.
Moonlight, number 2, made by what's his pants?
It is Tom McCarthy. You're right.
What's his name?
Barry Jenkins.
2, and then number 1, Bong Joon-ho's Parasite.
All right. Well, our top 2 on the list are going to be real easy.
Parasite is the Jaws of Best Picture winners, where it's every genre imaginable. It's just like covers every facet of filmmaking you can want, in my opinion. Tough to beat Parasite.
All right. You ready for my list?
I'm so ready. I'm gonna have to try right quickly.
When I say one, I want you to tell me where on your list it appears.
Okay, and I'll tell you the director, of course. I'll tell you the writer. We'll say the writer this time.
We don't need to. We did it.
Okay.
All right, number 25. This is very easy. You could pop it right down on the master list.
I knew it.
It's Crash.
All right, that was my 25.
All right. 24 you had higher, so we'll have to talk it through. Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Okay.
That was all of Hollywood just taking a shot at critics. Like, you guys are worthless pieces of shit.
That's not the first thing I think of, though, when I think about that
we're
movie.
Gonna make this Best Picture.
I get it. That was 19 for me.
Yeah. Number 23, I have The Artist.
22.
Okay. My number 22 is The King's Speech.
23.
All right, so we have to decide which is that. Are those going to be a 22 or 23?
And what's good is I think there are going to be some cases where like I give to you, and then so the next one you'll give to me. Like I'll give you this if you give me that. You know.
So I might fight for some stuff though. All right, number 21 is where I have The Shape of Water.
Okay, that was my 15.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to probably make peace with that being a little higher. Number 20 is Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh no, 11.
That's your 11?
Yeah, I remember. I liked that.
Christ Almighty!
The only dumb thing is like the answers were his life.
Who wants to be
a millionaire? That's awesome. That part rules. The only dumb stuff is like who's on the dollar bill, and there was a time where he got robbed and he looked on the dollar bill or whatever. Who cares?
That's the whole framework of the movie. The only dumb stuff is the entire framework of the movie.
I got wrapped up in the magic. I didn't feel it though. You know?
All right.
I didn't think about it.
19, I think you had higher as well. I have Chicago there.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. There are a lot of these
Mm.
that are, I think, worse.
18, and here's a tier right here from 18 to 15. You ready?
Hmm.
18 is Coda.
Okay. There were tears in that one. I remember crying.
17, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. My coda, well, that was 20 for me. Everything Ever All at Once was 21.
Okay. I'm fine with those being lower. Uh 16, Green Book.
18.
15, The Departed.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
Higher for you.
14, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
13.
My 13 is A Beautiful Mind.
14. We flopped those.
Mm.
So what'll happen is I'll probably give you A Beautiful Mind, and then at the bottom you'll give me The Artist over the King's Speech. Is probably what's gonna happen there.
I think that's okay. 12, The Hurt Locker.
Ooh, that was my 8.
Mm. 11, Oppenheimer.
10.
All right. My 10 is the one that's really different on our lists.
What's that?
My number 10 is
No. Oh
Nomadland.
my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put my foot down.
My number 9 is Spotlight.
Okay. That was my 4.
My number 8 is Argo.
9.
My number 7 is Million Dollar Baby.
16.
I'm gonna need you to put that a little higher.
That's fine.
Number 6, Gladiator.
7.
Number 5, and fuck you, you said it's gonna be lower on his list. No Country for Old Men.
Wow, 6 for me. That's wild.
Mhm. Number 4, of Aphora.
Oh, okay.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, 12 Years a Slave.
3 match. Oh, we're gonna match.
We're matching on all these.
Yep.
Number 2, Moonlight.
Wow.
And number 1, Parasite.
All right, so I think we got to just fill it in. Parasite, Moonlight, 12 Years a Slave.
That's fine.
That's
That's
the
our
top
top
three.
three. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then we can put Crash at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make this like legible. Is that the word? So you guys can see it, I guess.
Yeah,
But
legible.
so then I had Spotlight at 4. You had Anora at 4. And I had Anora. I think we're gonna have to do Anora there, right? Because you had Spotlight lower.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm writing them all like out of order here.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. All right, and then Crash at the bottom. And then we have Anora in the number 4 spot.
Yeah.
All right. So then I think we might have to do No Country next because I had Spotlight at number 4 and you had it down at number 9.
Right.
And then No Country you had at 5 and I had it 6.
All right.
I
So
think
let's
that
put
would
No
just have to
Country
go
there. Yeah.
Didn't expect that to be in the top 5
I did.
because I thought you'd have it. Well, you knew where you had it, and I thought you'd have it.
I just don't love the fucking ending. The whole rest of the movie is amazing.
I think the end makes it. That's the title of the movie. It's No Country for Old Men. It's Tommy Lee Jones realizing I'm too old for this shit.
I mean the off-screen killing to that point.
I think that is what tells us that Brolin's not the main character of the film. The fact he dies off screen. And then it becomes
No Country
Tommy
for
Lee
Old
Jones.
Men, then it's No Country for Young Men too.
Fair point then. Never heard anybody say that.
Yeah.
That's a fair criticism, but
Thank you.
I never had fun with it. So then we go to I had Gladiator at 7. We both had it at no, you had it at 6. So I think that would even have to go ahead of Spotlight.
We could put Spotlight at 7 if you want.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Daniel. And then I
Mm.
guess maybe we can do $1 million Baby for you.
Well, you had it like 16, right?
Well, you said we can
We
do
could wait.
Spotlight.
We could wait a couple of slots. We had Argo pretty close together.
I have Argo 9. You have it at 8. I have the Hurt Locker at 8. You have it at 12. I think we should go Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker, and then,
I don't think that makes sense.
well, I had it at 8, and you had it at,
12,
oh,
but
wait,
I had
I meant
Argo at
Argo.
8 and you had it. Yeah,
That's what I
that's what I'm
meant.
saying.
That's what I meant.
All right.
So Argo, and then the Hurt Locker.
All right. So we had Spotlight at 7, Argo at 8, Hurt Locker at 9. Is that where we're at?
I had the Hurt Locker. You mean the entire list?
Yeah.
Uh,
What is it
Spotlight
so
was
far?
7. All right, this is where we're at so far. We have
Parasite, Moonlight, 12 Years a Slave, Honora, No Country for Old Men, Gladiator, Spotlight, Argo, and The Hurt Locker. And that's
that's right.
9.
That's 9.
I'm comfortable with that.
And then I think we should probably do the Clint movie.
I don't
If you,
know. See, I have that at 7. You have it at 16, right?
yeah, good job keeping up with that. Yeah.
But
So then you think we should do
where
Oppenheimer?
I think maybe Oppenheimer. Yeah.
I had that 10, you had that 11.
Yeah. That makes more sense to me.
So Oppie there. And then $1 Million Baby?
Maybe. Where do you have Beautiful Mind?
14. And when you had it at 13.
All right. All right. So let's do $1 Million Baby and then Beautiful Mind.
Okay. And then after that, the next one, I have Slumdog at 11. And you
I,
have
I have that at
Nomadland.
20. See, Slumdog and Nomadland, I think we got to split the diff. We both have one at like at like 10, 11, and one at like 20. So like those need to be like 15 and 16.
I agree. But then I have Chicago at 12. You have it at 19. We have Lord
Mm-hmm.
of the Rings at 13 and 14. Maybe that should go there. Oh, a beautiful.
I
Here's what I will do. I'll give you a Beautiful Mind next. You give me Lord of the Rings next.
I
Then we can
said
fill in
Beautiful
the
Mind
rest.
should be next. I thought we had that down already.
Oh, we do. My bad. So Lord of the Rings next, you think?
Yeah, I think Lord of the Rings next.
All right. So Lord of the Rings, I'm putting Lotrrotk. That's a
All
good way
right,
to
so
keep up with that.
15, 16. You had Nomadland second to last. So let's put Slumdog at 15,
Chicago,
Nomadland at 6. Oh,
Slumdog
yeah.
Chicago, Nomadland.
Let's do
Because you had Chicago at
Chicago. Can
19.
we do Chicago Slumdog Nomadland? Can you make peace with
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. And then did we do $1 Million? Yeah, we did.
Come on.
Okay. Then I think we might be in The Departed. I had that 17, you had that 15.
15.
And then Green Book I had 18, you had 16.
All right, so I think that's next. The Departed and Green Book.
The Departed and Green Book, I think so. And then I think it might be Nomadland.
Wait, I thought we did Nomadland.
Oh, we did do Nomadland. I'm so sorry. So then next, I think is the Shape
Logan,
of Water.
how is it that you have it in front of you?
Look, I'm right.
And
I'm
I feel
looking
like
at
I
three
have a
things.
better handle on.
I know,
this
but I'm
list.
trying to write. It's complicated.
All right, all right.
I think next would be the Shape of Water.
What are we up to? What number was that?
Green Book was 18. And then Crash is 25. So we need 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Okay.
24.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And I think the
All right.
Shape of Water would be next.
All right. What
And
have
then
you,
Green Book.
has
We
everything
already
on
have
your
Green Book.
God damn it. Has everything on your list been said? Like
What do you mean everything on my list?
on your personal list, what is the highest number that hasn't been said yet?
I see. The Shape of Water, I think, at 15.
At 15. Okay.
And
I
yours
have it
would
at
be
21.
Everything Everywhere All at Once at 17.
Okay, put Shape of Water down there.
Okay.
That's at 19.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Where do you have Everything Everywhere All at Once?
21. Ahead of it, I have Birdman, Coda,
Where do you have
The
Coda?
Departed. We haven't said those yet. Coda,
We
I
haven't said
haven't,
The Departed yet.
haven't said The Departed. I have it at
That
7.
should have been a while ago.
Oh, no, we did say The Departed, Daniel.
God
But
damn it.
between Nomadland and Green Book.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. So Birdman or Coda?
I
We
think
should go
Coda. Coda. Yeah. Coda right here.
And then Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
Then Birdman.
Where do
Okay,
you have
Everything
Birdman
Everywhere
again?
All at Once. I have Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance at 19, where you have it at
Good job.
24.
All right. So Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance there. Then The Artist, and then King's Speech, and Crash is
Damn.
last.
Yeah.
All right, read our
Dude,
master
we did a great
list.
job.
This is the franchise master
That was
list
so fast.
of 21st century best picture winners. I think
So
we
bad. I
nailed
was like
it, by
looking
the way.
down the whole time, like reading this.
That's
that was
okay.
that was so quick, Daniel. We fucking crushed that. That was so
Yeah.
good. All right, this is the franchise's top 25 best picture winners of the 21st century.
Right.
Our combined list. All right. We have 25 Crash, 24 The King's Speech, 23 The Artist, 22 Birdman,
Or The
21
Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Thank you. 21 Everything Everywhere All at Once, 20 Coda, 19 The Shape of Water, 18 Green Book, 17 The Departed, 16 Nomadland, 15 Slumdog Millionaire, 14 Chicago, 13 The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 13
Yeah.
A Beautiful Mind.
That was 13. 12 A Beautiful Mind.
12 A Beautiful Mind, $11 Million Baby, 10 Oppenheimer, 9 The Hurt Locker, 8 Argo Fuck Yourself, 7 Spotlight, 6 Gladiator, 5 Heavy Hitters, No Country for Old Men, 4 Honora, 3 12 Years a Slave, 2 Moonlight, and 1 Parasite.
There it is.
We crushed that. That was so good.
We did.
This is such a good ranking. I like this a lot.
Me too.
This
went well.
I agree. It was so fast though. I feel like maybe people might be upset how quick that went. But I hope that was fun. Check out the video if you want to listen to it twice. We're gonna do a video where I have the whiteboard and everything.
Yeah.
If you just listen to it this time around. But guys, we want you to leave in the comments anything you want us to top 25. Anything you can think of. There can be 100 of them, but
we want future episodes of top 25 to be listener generated. All right? So let us know what you want us to rank. Yeah, it doesn't have to be something there are 25 of. You can give us something there's like 100 of, and we'll whittle it down. And that'll probably be a longer episode because we're gonna have to discuss what things on each of our lists aren't gonna make it.
Exactly, which I think will be more fun. That was more the idea when I had this.
Yeah, but this
is just a set 25.
This is perfect. This was a perfect test run.
Yeah,
there's 25, and we really were able to do it.
Yeah. Shout out to Nora, number 4 best picture winner. That's really good.
Yeah.
So should I say like some ideas that I've had like as examples?
Sure.
Okay.
I love when you say your ideas.
Top 25 movies not nominated for best picture. Any of the best movies not nominated for best picture. That could be a list. Top 25 movies with a city in the title. that could be fun.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight for Manhattan.
Oh, true. Top 25 movies over 2.5 hours long. See, these are just examples. You can do like any top 25 prequels. Top 25.
Are there how many prequels are there?
Hundreds, probably. Top 25 wrestlers.
Wrestler performances.
Wrestlers. Our favorite wrestlers.
This doesn't have to be
not to be movies.
We've
discussed like Buffy episodes, top 25 Buffy episodes.
Yeah.
We can do top 25 Taylor Swift songs. We could do like top 25 movie characters. Think about anything else. It doesn't have to be just a movie related thing.
Well, how about we could, if we're expanding it, then we can go into other realms of uh, 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 uh,
Top 25 porn stars.
No, 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 no. Well, I could do that, but I mean, like award. You know,
What if we match the same number one
we
though? I
could
can
do
never
like
watch her again.
Emmy winners, best drama, best comedy, top 25.
Yeah.
All right,
Anything you could
or
think of that
at
you can
best album
categorize.
Grammy winners.
It's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. So anything like that you guys can
or
think of.
record of the year Grammy winners. I mean, I hate the Grammys, but it'd be fun to see what bullshit they
Of
give it to.
course. Same with
Um,
this.
all right, yeah, that sounds really fun. I'm excited to do it. Let us know what you want in the comments, please.
Yeah. Top 25 movies set in high school.
Love that. Oh
Top
my god,
25 directorial debuts. I got a whole list here of shit.
that is so good.
Female directed films, female led films with like a female lead. I got a whole list here. Basketball players, wrestling finishers,
Oh,
Pixar. Um,
yeah,
just a whole bunch of stuff.
that's
But
all very good. I'm excited to do all of them.
yeah, we can just
I
do
feel
all
like
that.
this should
If our
become a
listeners
regular
don't come
show,
through, I got
especially if it's this fast.
yeah, exactly. We can do a bunch of them. It was honestly harder than I thought keeping track of shit. I had like three different lists I was reading from. It was pretty complicated. But anyway, guys, and that's enough of that probably.
Okay.
Hope you have a great day. We'll be back. Oh, I think next time what should we do? We'll do Ham Watching here next time in the place of this. And then I think we should do the 1990 Oscars, right? Or do you want to do another one of these?
Either way, we'll decide.
We'll
But
figure it out.
I like doing these. I want to do more of them.
Yeah, and it's short. Maybe we can do two. Like this not next time, but next time we do it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. All right.
But
So Monday you will we'll have comp piece here for you, and we've got and we're starting Star Trek this week. So watch the motion picture and Wrath of Khan if you want to follow along.
Con.
And and thanks for listening to this an exciting new concept courtesy of Franchise Enterprises.
And if you have a new title, let me know because top 25 isn't really a title. It's just a thing. So
Yeah. Yeah.
but until next time, blood is delicious.